Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Khalif Azad. I am back with another video. Just left the shop, dropped off the booster. We came up with a plan as far as what to do with the Hayabusa since my insurance is expiring on a Sunday. I don't have to deregister the vehicle completely. And I don't know why I didn't think about this, but due to the fact that Makoto owns a shop, I can just put the bike in his name. He'll carry the secondary insurance on it. So whenever I decide to come visit on a holiday or whatever, I can ride the bike still because it's in his name. And he'll carry the secondary insurance with me as well, with a passenger, where anybody can actually ride the bike. So all I just gotta do is make a phone call. Once I get back, I can jump on the bike and go without no issues. So that's the plan for the bike. Oh, I'm putting them houses over there. That's the plan for the booster, but he's gonna start that paperwork this week. Get everything out of my name and into his. And the KTM, in order to get it registered faster, he's going to register under the shop name and then transfer to my name. And we'll be able to get all the paperwork done quicker than we normally would. So with that being said, I will probably be putting the insurance on the KTM. And if I lose a month, well actually it'll probably be longer than a month because I have to ship it out. Didn't realize I was still in 4th gear because I'm running my mouth. But yeah, I'll have to ship it out, so I'll probably lose like a month and a half on insurance. But that's cool because I want to ride it, make sure everything's good to go before I ship it out. Because if something's wrong, I would rather fix it here than wait until I get to where I'm going and find an issue and not be able to get any parts or anything for it. So it just makes sense. You know, we changed the oil, changed all the fluids, made sure everything was good to go. The bike sounds freaking phenomenal. I didn't record any of that because I figured that, one, it was probably, well actually I did record a little bit of it in the last video, but I didn't want to bore you guys watching Makoto change out all my fluids. So you'll see at the end of the video where he was changing out the oil. I couldn't get over how expensive the oil was. For that 4 quarts of oil, it was like $100 almost. And then for the battery, the battery cost me a little over $300. So everything all together, as I mentioned in the video, was like just over $400. But if you buy expensive toys and you want to play, you gotta spend money. So what did you guys think of the KTM? What are you guys' opinions? I know no one guessed what bike I was going to buy. Although it was suggested that I buy that bike by Adobo Moto. Shout out to Adobo Moto. I never would have thought about getting the KTM. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know KTM had built a street bike. I've seen all of KTM's other bikes, but I've never seen a street bike. Most of their bikes are naked bikes. That's what they're known for. But when he told me that about that bike, and I went and looked it up, I had to have it. I think the last year that they made that was 2015. And I think the first year was 2010. I could be wrong, don't quote me. If somebody knows, drop down in the comments and correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say it was only made for 5 years, and the president of the company decided to pull it from production because of the high amount of low-end torque that it has. Said that it was too dangerous for the streets. So the bikes are pretty rare if you can get your hands on one in good condition with low mileage. And that's the thing about being here in Japan, is Japanese people don't really modify their bikes because of the rules when it comes to vehicle inspections. I mean, some people bend them and they'll find places that, you know, where they can get their vehicles inspected. But overall, for the most part, Japan wants your bike or any vehicle to remain as stock as possible. And the way that a lot of people get around that situation is they'll modify their vehicles and then they'll turn around and put them back in stock form prior to having them inspected for their 2-year JCI. But yeah, I'm on the Beamer, and this thing, I forgot how loud it was. It's almost obnoxiously loud. I know my neighbors aren't going to be happy that I'm bringing this beast back to the house. But I have been keeping my promise to the one neighbor that I told I wouldn't ride my bikes before 10 a.m. It has been yet a day since I told her that I've got on my bike actually before 11 o'clock. I think 11 is the earliest I've ever started up one of my bikes since then. And every time I think that I want to go jump on my bike and ride it to work, you know, I had that little second thought about, you know, being a good neighbor and not being an asshole in the neighborhood, because there's only, I want to say, 3 Americans within my entire community, and of course I would be the only one with not only a bike but 3 bikes. As a matter of fact, I'll be willing to bet that no foreigner in Japan has 3 bikes. I bet I'm the only one in Japan that's doing this. I don't even know any Americans that are here making bike videos. I'm a rarity. I'm the only one. But I love the dash on this BMW. I can actually change it on the fly. Speaking of which, I have to figure out how to. So the KTM right now is set up for kilometers per hour. I have to figure out how to change that to miles per hour, because I think I need it changed before I ship it out. I think that's part of the criteria. Looks like I'll be doing some research on YouTube. If anybody knows, drop down in the comments and let me know how to change that out. Okay, jumping off the Hayabusa onto this thing is weird. Because there's absolutely zero play in the throttle. But a Hayabusa has just a little bit of lag in it. And then when I'm in 6th gear, this thing is still whining for me to give it more throttle, as if it seems, it sounds like I'm in 4th gear by 6th gear. Where in a Hayabusa, when I'm in 6th gear, I'm just cruising. But yeah, this is what I'll be riding for this and the KTM the remainder of the time that I'm here in Japan. Next time you guys see me on the Hayabusa, it'll be bringing it back to the house after the bike garage has been completed. Which reminds me, we're supposed to call Kuda-chan today. Find out when he's going to start back up on the car park in the bike garage. Trying to get home before it got dark so I could well, luckily Apollo has leftovers, so I don't have to worry about cooking for him, but I still gotta cook for myself. I might have to, I got some chicken marinating, I'm gonna have to throw that on the grill. Is open now. We'll cut through downtown. hate this light. I think we're up next. Yep. This thing is loud. Bar District. Bet that's where those Americans are going to come in here. Nothing's open though. Ladies going to work. I don't know why I came. That's what I need to be doing right there. I need to be running. Get some of this weight up off me. I think instead of getting up watching CJ on 32s every morning when I get up and get ready for work, I'm gonna go for a 20-30 minute run and I just watch his ass at work. Along with Adobo Moto. Those are about the only two people I watch on YouTube now, unless I'm doing research on something. Which tends to be a lot and pretty often. I'm one of those people, I can't just go buy something without researching it first. I have to know everything about something before I buy it. Like even when Adobo Moto told me about the KTM, I went and did a whole bunch of research on it before I decided that's the bike that I was going to purchase, because originally I wanted to buy an H2, but I could not. I tell you, the regular batteries on a GoPro suck. This battery lasted maybe 40 minutes, not even 40 minutes. But what I was saying is, I couldn't bring myself to spend $40,000 on the H2, so I decided not to buy it, and I went with the KTM. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog. This has been your boy Khalif Assad, checking out with another video. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Click the post notification bell, turn it to all so you know when I drop a new video. And with that, I'm out. Rah.